You might be one of those 35 million Americans who have been sniffling and sneezing lately.
We've just started a nasty season of hay fever, the allergy that affects 1 out of 5 people in the United States. And new at 10, Mike Miller looks at why it's so bad this year and what you can do to ease the symptoms.
Okay, big wide now. Say, Good job.
6-year-old Tegan has it, so does her 4-year-old sister. Their mom has suffered from allergies for 30 years. But this year, the symptoms like itchy eyes and runny nose are worse than usual.
Yes, they actually are. In the past, they haven't been this bad. And I noticed it a lot more this year. I usually can control it pretty well, but this year has been pretty bad.
The main culprit is ragweed. We had a wet spring and a dry summer, perfect for ragweed to flourish. And the last several days have been sunny and dry.
If right now we would get like 5 days of a soaking rain, that would blunt the peak of the pollen season quite a bit. But because it's nice and sunny and dry, then the pollen stays in the air.
Each ragweed plant can produce up to 1 billion grains of pollen per season, and under the right windy conditions, that pollen can travel up to 400 miles. It might help to keep windows closed at home and in the car, and pollen can also get on your pets.
Any pet that's outdoors is going to collect pollen, and some people do have more trouble, not from the pet dander, but from the pollen in the fur.
Over-the-counter antihistamines like Zyrtec and Claritin can usually help ease the symptoms.
They'll probably work for about half the people. You know, other people will need more medications than that, or the antihistamines just won't be effective, and then they should, see an allergist or see their regular doctor.
Ragweed pollen usually stays bad through the middle of September, then gradually decreases, but it doesn't go away until we get a hard frost. In Waukesha, Mike Miller, WISN 12 News.